Well, welcome back, everyone. Well, you know, in Warren County especially, but in Saratoga, Washington, and Warren County, we have a national holiday that most people in the country don't observe. It's called Rachael Ray Day. And joining me today is Frances Kokoza, who's the principal of Lake George High School, and Gloria Gilman, who's got a wonderful story about her relationship to the Ray family. So first, welcome to both of you. Great to have you here.
Thank you for having us.
I know it sounded like a bit of an overstatement, but it isn't. When Rachael Ray makes her annual pilgrimage back to her hometown of Lake George, it's big news, right?
It's huge news.
It is.
I mean, when you think about Lake George, other than the 32-mile lake, what other claim to fame do we have than Rachael Ray?
Oh, Joel Winkowski.
That too.
Yeah, that's right. You got Joel Winkowski. So, Gloria, I want to ask you, you've been involved in this, I think you told me before we went on air, 13 years now?
It's been 13 years. We started in 2002. Rachael agreed to help us with our fundraising for the Lake George alumni, for scholarship, and for specialized school equipment. The first year, we didn't sell 100 tickets.
Right.
And the staff had to pay for their tickets in order to go in and work.
That's wild.
The second year, it kind of doubled. And I think it was the third year it really took off. And the fourth year, they were standing outside at 4 o'clock in the morning waiting to buy tickets, and it's just gone from there.
Oh, sure. Well, now it's, like I said, I'm not overstating it, it's like a national holiday. People look forward to this every single year. And we want to tell people what to expect that day, because we may have new viewers in southern Saratoga County, especially, who may not know about this, and you will want to know about it. Not only is Rachael, local girl, done good, but she's, as you know, if you've watched her program at all, she's really quite the celebrity now, right? Isn't that something?
Yes, she has become. I watched her on the Emmys and on the Academy Award one year.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Gloria had a wonderful side. She remembers when Rachael was born. You're good friends with her mom, right?
She won't like to hear that. Yes, I do.
You know her mom. You're friends with her mom?
I have known the family since before Rachael was born.
Oh, God, that's a wonderful sense of time and place there, Gloria. It really is.
It's nice to have friends for that long a period of time. It makes you think that you're getting old, though.
Hey, so this year, the date is April the 2nd, which is a Thursday. And I'm just going to, Frances, why don't you do it? Give us a little idea what's in store for the day. How does that event roll out?
It's kind of neat. The show starts at 7 o'clock. The press gets to meet with Rachael beforehand, but the show for the public who have tickets begins at 7. And she, just like her show, she hams it up with the audience, asks questions to them, they ask questions to her, and it's very informal. And they really get a sense of Rachael as a human being and a person, other than a cooking celebrity. Yes. And she'll cook about 3 or 4 plates in front of the audience.
Yeah, they set up a regular demonstration set like you would expect to see on a program, right on set, right on stage there at Lake George High School in the auditorium, right?
Yes.
And then she'll cook a couple of meals while she's talking to the audience, right? And then what follows?
And then we give out a ton of prizes to folks based on some raffle tickets at the door. And then afterward, she'll do autographs on the stage based on the books that they may buy. And they get to sample some of the food that she cooked in front of them in the cafeteria afterward.
Right, I remember the cafeteria event. So a light meal is served, some items that are prepared, but all items under her supervision, and some of the items that she actually prepared during the demonstration, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Well, that sounds great.
Yeah.
It's good. Tastes
Very
good.
yummy.
Yeah, I bet it does. So in the 13 years, you've really seen this thing grow, right?
Yes, I have. As I told you earlier, the first year, 100 people were there, and it's grown from there.
Right. Now, the auditorium, I believe, holds 500, 600 people?
528 to be exact.
And that sells out, boom.
Yes, and we do have a handicap section, so that's nice. If people call and say they need a handicap, then it's one particular person takes over and makes sure that they're seated where they can see.
Right, that their needs are met. That's that's wonderful. And of course, if you know anything about Rachael Ray or you watch her program, I mean, this is a very generous person of spirit, right? She's always involved in all of these different things.
It just speaks volumes about her as a human being that she gives back to her alma mater every year. And we don't ask her; she does it out of her own generosity.
Oh, I think that's wonderful, Francis. And all of the money, by the way, goes back into the school system in the form, I think you said, of scholarships, right?
Scholarships and specialized school equipment. Last year, we gave 17 $1,000 scholarships
Great.
to second-year students. We don't do the graduating class. They get a lot at graduation. There are so many awards. So we decided to wait a year, and when they were really looking for money, because second year it's not quite so easy. Besides, you also knew at that point whether they're going to stick with it. So we give them to the second-year students.
Oh, I think that's wonderful. This is like $25. I mean, do you realize what a wonderful night that is to go out, see Rachael Ray, get to talk to her, get your book autographed, right? And take part in a raffle, have a nice meal. This sounds like a pretty good. No wonder it's a national holiday.
You know, one other thing.
Yes.
We ask people if they'd like to bring food for food pantries, and if they bring an item for that, then they get another raffle ticket, or cat or dog foods. We've even had people bring bird food, but I prefer not to have that. And they go to either the SPCA or Pers and Paws, and they get another raffle ticket. So you have not only your ticket, your number on the ticket, you have these two additional raffle tickets.
Oh, Gloria, you've learned a lot over 13 years. You really put on one hell of an event.
And Jesse, the thing we want to make sure folks know is without Bogey's Restaurant in Queensbury, who actually cooks all of the food, caters that evening, and also the Lake George Baking Company, we couldn't do the event without their support.
We know both those establishments, and in the case of the Lake George Baking Company,
Yummy.
Those delicious, authentic pastries and personalities in Buster there that can match.
Buster and
Very
Debbie,
true.
That's right.
well.
Can match Rachael.
That's true.
That's wonderful. Tickets go on sale tomorrow. They're $25. This sells out quickly.
Saturday.
Oh, Saturday. I thought you said tomorrow.
No,
Okay, so
Saturday.
tickets go on sale this Saturday. You better get there quickly or they'll be gone. And again, all of the proceeds go back into her alma mater, the school that she graduated from, the town she grew up in, go back to help the school in form of scholarships and also improvements at the school. Well, Francis, Gloria, thanks so much for coming in, and I'll see you at the event.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Okay,
you.
you're welcome. To see this interview again, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com.